Hi, welcome back. I'm still Jay, and today we're going to learn about, or I'm going to explain step 5. So again, bear with me, I'm going to read. Step 5. Admitted to God, to ourselves, and another human being the exact natures of our wrongs. Admitted to God. Talk to God about God already. My God is a God of my understanding. You know, it's not a Christian belief or Muslim belief or anything like this. It's more spiritual side. To ourselves. Wow. We go on a little bit deeper and all that. The most people we lie to are ourselves. Let's face it. Every time we lie to somebody, the first lie was to ourselves. Because we made ourselves believe that, so therefore we can make the other person believe in it. You know? And this is the key to ourselves. I think this is, for me, I would say this is more important than admitting to God or to another human being. Because I need to be honest. Sorry, I just noticed it's a little bit unstraight. Apologies. So for me, admitting to myself. So I'm just going to read out this small little text from the book. All of AA's 12 steps ask us to go contrary to our natural desires. They all deflate our ego. See? Admitted to ourselves. When it comes to ego deflation, few steps are harder to take than step 5. But scarcely any step is more necessary to long-time sobriety and peace of mind than this one. Wow, it's telling you already. This is the one that's going to keep you the sanest, the happiest, and give you the sobriety. It's telling you. AA experience has taught us that we cannot live alone with our pressing problems and the character defects which cause or aggravate them. Oh, we're going to get back to this. This is good. If we had swept the searchlight of step 4 back and forth over our careers, and it has revealed in stark relief those experiences we'd rather not remember, if we have come to know how wrong thinking and actions have hurt us and others, then we need to quit living by ourselves with those tormenting ghosts of yesterday. Get more urgent than ever. We have to talk to somebody about them. Powerful stuff. So let's break it down. So, admitted to God. So my God and my understanding, of course, he knows everything anyway. He's been with me forever. You know, and you look back at some of the things in my life and only my God could have saved me from that. Only my God could have given me that. Only my God could have sorted that out. You know, and again, I'm not dissing anybody's belief or anything like this. We're each individuals. We're allowed, you know, to believe in whatever. But for me, this is a spiritual program, not a religious program. That's for me. Right. So we admit to God. That's easy. Like I said, He knows already. He's watched me do them. Yeah, watched me do them, and punished me for some of them. Some of them I managed to swerve. Don't know how. Maybe I didn't swerve them. Maybe God just had a little hand looking after me. You know, like the footsteps. When you only see one footsteps in the stand, and I thought God was by my side, God said that's when I carried you. You know. So yeah, maybe that. Then to ourselves. Oh God, to thyself be true. Yeah, that's difficult, isn't it? Because like I said, every lie we've ever told to anybody we've ever told a lie to, we started talking and telling ourselves. And this is the hard one, you know. This is why it talks about the ego deflation. Let me read that out again. They deflate all our egos. When it comes to ego deflation, few steps are harder to take than step 5. This is why we have to look at ourselves. You know, we looked at that in step 4, you know. The people that we think harmed us, but what was our role in it? Where did we go wrong in it? What did we have in the hand that made the people perhaps act the way they did? And the bottom line is, it might just come down to the fact that they were sick. You know, they didn't have the luxury and the privilege that I've got to have and moral compass. And I'm truly grateful for that. So to ourselves, we need to be true. That's hard. Of course you can say it, but do we truly believe it? Do we really want to change it? Do we really want to look at it? And for me, that's why I guess it is necessary for long-term sobriety, peace of mind, is this step. Because I need to be aware, of the things that I've done, in order so I don't repeat them. This is the point. I don't want to keep going backwards in my life. I don't want that. I'm 50, like I said, I'm 53 years old, and I've made some awful decisions, done some awful things. And no, I'm not sitting here now and about to confess my whole life stories to you. You need to be mindful, very mindful who you're actually telling your wrongs to. But you need to tell another human being, because we need to share this. I need to share this. I need to get this out. I don't want to carry this pain around. It's like I said about the rucksack. The rucksack's always going to be there. It's always going to have stuff in it, and it's always going to be heavy. But you can lighten the load by getting that stuff out there. And I think it was Eminem in the movie 8 Mile. I know this sounds really off key and doesn't really work, but stick with me a second. So Eminem in that 8 Mile, he's got a little rap battle. It's coming out. Yeah, everyone's dissing everybody. So what did Eminem do? Killed it. He come out and said all the bad things about himself. Laid out all of his character defects and just the defects within his life. Yeah, I live in a trailer park. Yeah, my mum's a crackhead. Yeah, this, yeah, that. And then what? You can't hurt him now. He's already told you that. You can't go up against a rap battle. He's already told you this. People can take the piss. I've got hairy ears. I'm trying to shave them. Don't tell anybody this. Just between me and you. But I said that. So you can't hurt me with it. I know. They're my character defects. I feel it. Well, that's my physical defect, but it's the same principle. I know I used to be a liar, cheater, thief, manipulator to the max. I was very violent. I was very aggressive. I was just not a nice person to be around. 100%. I mean, today, thankfully, I'm not like this. And it's all come from 12 steps, from this program, from this book. Sorry, I have something in my eye. Apologies. And it's all come from this book, Admitted to another human being. Wow. Now, I've talked a lot, or I don't know if I can remember, but a sponsor took me through this book. This is someone that's got sobriety time behind them, that's got some knowledge with the book, has an understanding of the book, has an understanding of the steps, and can help guide me through it. Because let's face it, if you pick it up and you don't know, you just don't know. It's like a maths textbook or something. If you don't understand the principles of it, then it doesn't matter. You might get the right answer, but you don't know how you got there. So you have to understand the principles of it. And that's what this sponsor done. And the relationship that I have with my sponsor is I've got to say, is the most trusting I have with another human being. And it has to be like that. I have to tell him things that I don't really want anybody to know. But the reason I tell him, because it unburdens. It takes away the power. Go back to the hairy ear things. You can't diss me about the hairy ears. I know. Move on. And like I said, you need to, if you have a decent sponsor, someone you can trust implicitly, because people are people, they want to gossip. You know that when Jay was younger, he done this. Wow, yeah, what a nasty guy. He done this. Oh, what a horrible man. They want to do this. Humans by nature are not really uplifting, I find. Yeah, there are some people, of course, but generally, most people are a little bit jealous, a little bit wanty. I don't really think I'm like that. If I see a geezer on a Ferrari, I'm like, wow, man, your car's hard. If I see a nice pair of trainers, I will tell you, nice trainers. Other people can look at that and go, look at that, the flash cam, sorry, C-bombing. But that's people in nature, you know. I like to think I'm not like that. So let's get back to this anyway. Step 5. So for me, and like I said, it was easy to admit to God because He's seen it all. The hardest, it was easy really to speak to my sponsor about it as well, you know, just on another human being. I was a little bit apprehensive because there's some dark stuff, and I want him to like me. I'd grown to like the guy, you know. Bear in mind, we've already done 1, 2, 3 and 4 steps. This is not one day thing. This is over a period. It's over time. You know, before we even got to the book, you know, we sat and talked. You know. So yeah, so now I've got to tell him what a complete arsehole I was. How horrible, how violent, how aggressive, how nasty, how immature, how selfish, how much my ego was massive. You know? Sorry about the rain, I'll try and speak up. But yeah, there's never a right time to do the videos, and today just felt right. It's Saturday, I've just come back from a really nice meeting. I feel very uplifted, you know, so I have to do when the spirit's amongst me, if you say. So yeah, apologies for the rain. So yeah, admit it to God, admit it to myself and the human being. Myself was the hardest one, you know, of course. I know I'm all these things, you know. I know I'm a coward, I know I'm scared, I know I'm really a little boy. You know, I know I can be a little bit needy. I know I can be a little bit, I need to be centre of attraction. To be fair, not so much now. Not so much. I don't need to be centre of attraction. I'm not so needy, I can do my own stuff. I can provide for myself. I talk to people. You know, it says we have to talk to someone about them. Why? Because the problem's in your head. That's where the problem is, you know. You have this issue that you're making in your head, and then you try and deal with it in the same place where the problem is. You know, if my clothes are dirty, and they got dirty from playing football in the garden, then I'm not gonna go to the garden to wash them. I have to go somewhere else. Yeah, maybe that's a shit analogy, but you get the point. You know, I need to talk to someone, and what it does is frees me. Also gives me another perspective on it, gives me another bit of insight. You know, of course, you can go to loads of people, and eventually you'll get the right answer. Yeah, that's human nature. You know, I find that a lot of friends that really like you, unless they're honest friends, and a lot aren't. If you look at your friends list, you'll have people that will facilitate what you're saying. You know, they will make things okay. They will put up with your shit. But a real friend, he will tell you 100%. Listen, I understand what you're saying, but that's not the way. And that's a true friend. So that's why I'm saying the sponsor or whoever you've got taking you through this book really needs to be the one you trust. Because they're going to find out all the dark, deep secrets about you. And in turn, you're going to listen and you're going to say, yeah, that's where I was. I was a cheat. I was a thief. I was a liar. I was aggressive, mainly through fear. You know, I wouldn't ask for anything, I just steal it. You know, I couldn't face the rejection. I think again that's the rejection. You know, another one of my character defects. You know, like I said the other day, I pray a lot, and the one thing I really do is I probably say, please God, remove my character defects 30, 40 times a day, because I'm aware they're bubbling, you know. And this is the joy of this program, is the enlightenment that I have got for myself, for my character defects, for my way of living, for how I am as a human being. You know, and it's all a work in progress. Am I perfect? Fuck no. Am I trying to be? Fuck no. But I'm just trying to be better today than I was yesterday. Better than I was in my previous. Now, I don't want to get to 5 years on from now and still be in the same position. How shit would that be? I have no idea where the future's going. I have no idea how it's going to transpire and what's going to happen. I just know that this path that I'm on, this lifetime journey, is very nice. I'm going to pause it 1 second. Yeah, I hope you can still hear me. The rain doesn't want to be letting off, so we just have to get louder, you know. I got that. I can do that. Hopefully. And if it's really bad, then I'll have to do another video another day. So yeah, step 5. Admitting to God, to ourselves, and another human being, the exact nature of our wrongs. And this is where we find out what our characteristics are. All right? It says here in the book, and we find it. If we have come to know how wrong thinking and actions have hurt us and others. The wrong thinking and actions. You know, we need to think about what we're doing. And most of the wrongs I've done, I didn't really think about. First happened, and now I'm in it. Now I can't take it back. Some of them were stewed over days, giving me that righteousness. I have a right to do this. And others just happened. And this is what we need to be mindful of, you know. They say, first, second, third, fourth. Don't go with them, but they're probably wrong. You know, so just relax sometimes. We get onto that story there. I'll probably skip a step there, but that's the joy of this. The joy of this is that even though the steps are in order, that we do them in order, and they need to be done in order. You know, there is a logic and a way for these steps to be worked out. Someone ain't just throw them in and said, right, we'll put that at number 5. No, there's a logic to this. So we follow the steps in order. But once we've done it, we can see the overlapping, like a Venn diagram. I believe it's a Venn diagram where they overlap the circles. Yeah, I think so. Sorry, just trying to show off there. No. But yeah, this was step 5. This was looking at the wrongs we've done, mainly for ourselves. And I'm glad to say that today I'm not a thief. I'm not a cheater. I don't really lie. Probably little. I really try hard not to lie. Because for me, these are my old behaviours. And as I said before, you know, I do my fears and gratitudes list, and number 1 fear used to be drinking, but number 1 fear is old behaviours. This is what I need to guard against, this is what I need to protect against, and this is why I need to talk to human beings. You know, my God, I pray to must 30, 40 times a day, please remove my old characteristics, please behave my character deformities, please remove them, because I'm aware they're there. And this is the joy of this program, is it makes me self-aware. And once you admit to yourself and stop lying to yourself, then you can move forward. On that note, I'm going to love you and leave you. Salute. Enjoy your day.